So we are part of RHTSS. I'm Carla, and I'm currently one of the director of events for RHTSS for this year, and I'm also a second year HTM student. And I also have Mina with me.
Hi everyone, my name is Mina and I am a second year HTM student and I'm a marketing director for our HTSS this year.
So you guys might be wondering who we are exactly, and we are the course union for the HTM students. A lot of people don't really know our program. Our program is it is smaller than most programs in TRSM, but we are one of the strongest and most the closest student societies that I feel like we know. We go everything from like tourism to service to like even traveling the world. Like that's all we're about. And our goal is just to offer students a sense of belonging within HTM, because again, we are a very small group and we just want them to feel that they're there for us, that we're there for them, that they always have a family to go back on. A lot of our events are made for them to actually connect with real people in the industry. So a lot of them will be from Marriott, you can even work with Four Seasons. We have a lot of people who have worked with Four Seasons in Vancouver and Nova Scotia. And we just want them to just have a nurturing base and introduce them to different industry leaders and just help them get into the right path that they want to get into. So you can just click along to the next one? So we're gonna do meet the team. So Kim isn't here, unfortunately, but she is our president for this year's RHTSS. And so one fact about her is that she can actually speak 4 languages fluently. And Mina, do you want to explain the next one?
Sure. So unfortunately, next slide please. Unfortunately, Ben couldn't be here with us today either. But he is the vice president of our team, and he is planning on touring Europe to just watch best soccer games. And next, please. And Brian is our vice president of finance, and he is alone working for the finance team on our CSS, actually. And one interesting fact is that he was a backup singer for Perry Manilow 1. And next slide, please. And Leica is our vice president of corporate relations, and she is working with a director of corporate relationships. And she was born and raised in India. And Chantel is our vice president of marketing. This is who I directly work with. She works with sales specialists, graphic designers, social media managers, photographers, videographers, and we will be sharing our social media handles later on in the presentation. But I quickly wanted to point out that especially HTM students, that our own Instagram filter is now live. So if you guys do follow our CSS on Instagram, please feel free to try it out and share with us. And next slide, please. And Dana is our vice president of events. She works directly with our event specialist, and her hobbies are painting, sewing, and gardening. And I will now hand over the virtual mic to Carla, our director of events.
So you guys might be wondering what some of our past events have been looking like. So you can go ahead and just click ahead. One of them that we have, which is very popular, is our wine tours. And so a lot of them will go to Niagara on the Lake, go around different wines, get to help people get into the industry of wine, or if they want to get into that. We also have, can you just click on the next slide? We also have patio nights. So when it was actually in person, we would get patio nights, so then people would see each other not only as students, but also as friends, as networking buddies. And a lot of people have actually found they're really close friends from this program. And you can just click along. And this is our conference. And so we always have our conference every single year. And we're hoping that this year, hopefully it will be in person, but if not, we will also have it online. because we are flexible like that. We're making sure that we can have events for both online and in person just for you guys. And you can just click along. And we're very excited to show you what we have planned this year. Well, especially this semester. So you can just click along. So some of our events, especially happening this Friday, is our HTM Family Lounge. So if any of you guys are in HTM, whether first year, second year, third year, or even fourth year, please come along, meet other people. You get to play fun games, and the winners of our HTM Family Lounge and Trivia Night will earn a chance to win something towards our conference. We also have a World Tourism Day, our cocktail tutorial, our On Cloud Wine, and all of these will be online, so then everybody has access to them. And we have a lot more events planned out, and so you can just go along. And this is our social. So we actually really suggest for you guys to scan the QR code, and so then you can guys follow us on TikTok, on Snapchat, on Twitter, on Facebook, on WeChat. And yeah, do you guys have any questions? Just see.
I guess we could talk about why I decided to join RHTSS, since we are still waiting for some questions. I personally decided to join RHTSS after attending so many great events hosted by such hardworking team. And so I'm very excited to share amazing projects. Like Carla mentioned, all these events will be online, but we're very much looking forward to it. And yeah, that's my reason that I joined the team.
One of the reasons why I joined the team, and also my favorite part about being in RHTSS, is the fact that when I first came into HTM, I saw how close-knit not only HTM was, but also RHTSS as a whole. And I really like that. Like, every single person doesn't feel like a coworker that you're going with, or like just a student. It feels like they can, like, they're like kind of like an older sister sort of. So like, if you have any questions about, oh, what's this class like, what's the what are you trying to like go for? So like for me, I'm trying to go into event management, aka this is why I'm like one of the director of events. And for a lot of other people, they go into the food industry, into the wine industry, into the brewer industry. And it just feels like a home for everybody and anybody, because our program is so small and it is so broad compared to how many students we have. It just feels like a home away from home. Hey Mina, you want to tell me why you actually applied to be in the HTM program?
So the reason I joined HTM personally is because I worked in the industry. I worked as a marketing assistant for local tourism attractions, and I was always interested in this field. And Ryerson offered the Bachelor of Commerce program for HTM as well. So that was my reason to join HTM, and I hope I get to travel around the world doing the things that I love. And yeah. What about you, Carla?
So I'm guessing that, because I can't hear Mina what she's saying, so I'm going to say why I went into HTM. And it's kind of a funny story, because something happened in the summer. I didn't really know I wanted to go into HTM. I didn't even know that this was an actual program I could go into. But I grew to love it, and I'm completely in love with the entire program within my first semester in the program. And I had no idea what it was about. So it's kind of like you get people from all over the world and from different experiences, aka me, because I never really planned to go into this. but now I'm here. And yeah, some of our closing remarks would be follow us on our socials, on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. Make sure to use our RHTSS filter that we have on Instagram right now. And if you guys would want, you guys can join our first event happening this Friday. Thank you guys.